You're not becoming weak overnight. You're leaking your potential. Every single day. One bad habit. One excuse. One easy choice. And you don't feel it until it's already too late. Because the most dangerous part is you think you're fine, while you're slowly losing everything. Welcome to Female Nature Revealed. Today we explore the 8 subtle signs you might be turning into a low-value man. Decline does not happen overnight. It is a slow, hidden leak of your true potential through tiny, destructive, daily habits. You might feel perfectly fine today, but these small negative choices are secretly compounding into a massive mountain of regret. Every time you choose the easy path, you are quietly sacrificing a small piece of your future power and success. Our journey today will guide you through the dark shadows of bad habits and show you the light of discipline. Pay very close attention, because recognizing these silent traps is the very first critical step toward reclaiming your masculine glory. We will break down each of these 8 dangerous signs, using the beautiful and intense visual style of classic anime. Imagine yourself as the main character of your own epic story, facing powerful inner demons that want to destroy you. Are you ready to face the harsh truth about your current lifestyle and make the necessary changes to level up? Let us begin with the very first warning sign, which is a complete and utter lack of personal self-control. A man who cannot conquer his own basic desires will inevitably be conquered by the harsh realities of the world. When you constantly feed your destructive habits, you are actively choosing temporary comfort over long-term power and ultimate freedom. Think of self-control as a vital muscle. If you never train it, it will slowly wither away into nothingness. Every single time you give in to a cheap craving, you are telling your brain that you are incredibly weak. The greatest anime warriors spend years meditating under freezing waterfalls just to master their own chaotic thoughts and wild emotions. You do not need a waterfall, but you absolutely need to start saying no to the things that make you weak. If you cannot control what you eat, how you spend your time, or your anger, you are completely powerless today. Take back the steering wheel of your life right now, before your bad habits drive you straight off a cliff. Discipline is the glowing magical sword that will easily slice through all the heavy chains of your terrible daily addictions. Start by mastering just one single habit today, and watch how that small victory creates a massive wave of momentum. Now we arrive at the second dangerous sign, which is complaining too much and constantly dodging your heavy personal responsibilities. Complaining is a highly toxic poison that slowly infects your mind and completely destroys your ability to take decisive action. Instead of finding clever ways to adapt and overcome, weak men simply sit around and blame the entire unfair system. They blame their terrible circumstances, their lack of money, or simply their bad luck, rather than looking in the mirror. Taking absolute ownership of your failures is the only proven method to transform your current struggles into massive future victories. A truly high-value man looks at a disastrous situation and immediately asks himself how he can fix it today. He never wastes his precious breath whining about how unfair the world is, because he knows the world owes him nothing. Do not let yourself become a pathetic, helpless victim of circumstance. Step up and boldly write your own destiny now. The universe only rewards those brave souls who are willing to carry the heavy burden of responsibility on their shoulders. Stop pointing your fingers at others and start using those same hands to build the glorious future you truly desire. Moving forward, the third tragic sign of a declining man is arrogantly thinking that you already know absolutely everything possible. Blind arrogance is a massive, unbreakable wall that permanently prevents your personal growth and stops you from learning new skills. A truly high-value man always maintains intense curiosity and deeply understands that genuine humility is his greatest hidden strength. The exact moment you stop learning is the moment you begin dying mentally, emotionally, and spiritually in this modern world. Keep your mind completely open to new ideas, because profound wisdom often comes from the most unexpected and humble sources. When you believe you are the smartest person in the room, you are actually just the most foolish one there. Embrace the beginner's mindset, just like a young martial artist entering the dojo for the very first time in life. Read difficult books, listen to smarter people, and never be afraid to admit when you are completely wrong about something. Your ego is not your friend. It is a dangerous enemy that wants to keep you small, stagnant, and blind. Crush your arrogant ego today, and watch how quickly your entire world expands with endless new possibilities and exciting adventures. Let us examine the fourth massive warning sign, which is the toxic habit of constantly criticizing and judging other people. Weak and insecure individuals absolutely love to gossip about other humans, while highly disciplined people prefer discussing their grand goals. Constant, bitter criticism is usually just deep personal insecurity, wearing a very thin and fragile mask of fake, loud confidence. Stop wasting your incredibly precious time tearing down other people, and start using that exact energy to build yourself up. When you finally elevate yourself through brutal hard work, you will naturally stop caring about the minor flaws of others. A king does not waste his valuable time throwing stones at the simple peasants who are loudly mocking his castle. Focus entirely on your own epic journey, and let the bitter haters drown in their own toxic sea of jealousy. Every single minute you spend judging someone else is a minute you stole from your own personal growth and success. Redirect that intense critical energy inward and use it to brutally analyze and improve your own glaring weaknesses and flaws. Become so intensely focused on your own magnificent growth that you literally have zero time left to criticize anyone else. The fifth deadly sign is choosing to constantly surround yourself with absolute fools who lack any real ambition or drive. Your immediate circle of friends will ultimately determine your future success or your guaranteed failure in this highly competitive world. If the people around you actively avoid responsibility and constantly praise mindless indulgence, you have already lost half the battle. You must brutally cut off all toxic relationships and actively seek out powerful mentors who force you to level up. Iron sharpens iron, so you absolutely must find strong brothers who will fiercely challenge your weaknesses and celebrate your victories. Hanging out with losers is like tying a massive, heavy anchor to your legs before jumping into a deep ocean. You cannot soar with the majestic eagles if you continue to scratch around in the dirt with the lowly turkeys. It is far better to walk your difficult path completely alone than to walk comfortably with a crowd of failures. Protect your energy at all costs and only allow highly driven, positive, and ambitious individuals into your sacred inner circle. Upgrade your friends today, and you will instantly upgrade your entire future trajectory toward massive wealth and true lasting happiness. We now face the sixth sign, which is endlessly chasing cheap pleasure instead of embracing the strict discipline required daily. Trading your long-term peace for short-term emotional highs is a guaranteed recipe for absolute disaster and endless misery. Mindless pleasure without any clear purpose is simply a dangerous form of emotional anesthesia that slowly kills your inner drive. You must learn to delay gratification and willingly embrace the beautiful pain of hard work to achieve your wildest dreams. The greatest anime protagonists always endure immense suffering before they finally unlock their ultimate power and save the entire world. Stop scrolling mindlessly through social media. Stop eating garbage food. And stop watching things that slowly rot your precious brain. Dopamine is a highly addictive drug, and modern society is specifically designed to keep you hooked on cheap, meaningless thrills. Break free from this invisible digital prison by choosing to do the hard, boring work that actually builds your future. The pain of intense daily discipline weighs absolutely nothing compared to the crushing, unbearable weight of lifelong regret and failure. Choose your pain very wisely today, because you will inevitably have to suffer one way or another in this life. The seventh incredibly dangerous sign is becoming completely addicted to comfort, which is the silent assassin of all grand ambitions. Comfort cleverly convinces your lazy mind that you are doing perfectly fine, while in reality, you have completely stopped growing. True personal growth only happens far outside of your cozy comfort zone, where you are forced to face your fears. Seek out daily discomfort, whether it is a freezing cold shower or a brutally exhausting workout at the local gym. By intentionally making your life much harder right now, you guarantee that your future will become incredibly easy and rewarding. A soft, easy life creates incredibly weak men who crumble at the very first sign of real adversity and danger. You must forge your mind and body in the blazing hot fires of intense struggle and relentless daily physical challenges. Embrace the freezing cold, embrace the heavy weights, and fully embrace the terrifying unknown that lies just beyond your door. When you become totally comfortable with being uncomfortable, you unlock a secret superpower that makes you virtually unstoppable in life. Step out of your soft bed right now and go conquer the incredibly difficult tasks you have been avoiding forever. Finally, the eighth and most destructive sign is living your entire life with a complete lack of purpose and direction. Having absolutely no clear mission is the dark root cause of all masculine decline and spiritual decay in modern society. When a man lacks a grand purpose, he desperately fills the empty void with mindless distractions and totally meaningless entertainment. Your true value is never defined by chasing women, hoarding money, or desperately seeking cheap attention from strangers on internet. True masculine value is strictly defined by absolute control over your own chaotic mind, your daily actions, and your direction. A man without a clear, burning purpose is like a lost ship drifting aimlessly in a massive, violent, dark ocean. You must sit down in total silence and figure out exactly what you want to build before your time expires. Find a mission that is so incredibly massive and important that it forces you to wake up early every morning. Once you lock on to your ultimate life purpose, all of your terrible bad habits will naturally begin to fall away. Never try to negotiate with your own raw potential. Always choose the pain of discipline over the pain of regret. We have now explored the 8 deadly signs that can slowly drag any man down into the abyss of mediocrity. Recognizing these dangerous toxic patterns within yourself is the absolute most crucial first step toward your ultimate spiritual awakening today. You cannot defeat an invisible enemy, but now you have a powerful spotlight shining directly on your deepest hidden flaws. The journey to becoming a truly high-value man is never going to be an easy or entirely painless process. It requires brutal honesty, relentless daily effort, and a burning desire to completely destroy the weak version of your past. Every single day presents you with a brand new opportunity to make better choices and forge a much stronger character. Will you continue to let comfort and fear dictate your life? Or will you rise up like a true warrior? The power to completely change your entire destiny is currently resting right inside the palms of your very own hands. Do not wait for some magical savior to come rescue you from your bad habits, because nobody is coming today. You are the only person who can save yourself from the terrible fate of living an entirely average, unfulfilled life. Look deep into the mirror tonight and make a solemn promise to never betray your own incredible hidden potential again. The world desperately needs strong, disciplined, and highly focused men who are ready to lead with absolute honor and integrity. As we reach the conclusion of this epic journey, remember that true transformation is a lifelong marathon, not a sprint. Celebrate your small daily victories, but never allow yourself to become completely satisfied with your current level of personal growth. Keep pushing your physical and mental limits further than you ever thought was actually possible in your brief human life. Whenever you feel weak or tempted to quit, remember the 8 signs we discussed and quickly correct your dangerous course. You have the undeniable heart of a mighty lion sleeping inside you. It is finally time to wake him up. Thank you so much for joining us on this incredibly profound exploration of modern masculinity and ultimate personal self-mastery. If this message resonated with your soul, please share it with another brother who might need to hear these words. Stay fiercely disciplined, stay incredibly focused, and never stop fighting for the glorious future that you so rightfully deserve today. We will return very soon with even more powerful insights to help you conquer your mind and dominate your reality. Until next time, this has been Female Nature Revealed, wishing you absolute strength and endless success on your epic journey.